As our high school seniors are receiving their admissions decisions and receiving financial aid packages, today I wanted to talk about the importance of projecting student loan debt. But first, congratulations to all of our seniors who are receiving admissions offers. We're very, very excited for you. As you're receiving your financial aid award letters over the weeks to come, I want to make sure that when you're assessing student loan debt, you're not looking at just the first year that you're going to be borrowing. We want you to look at the entire 4 years that you may have to borrow to support your educational expenses. The caveat is we don't want you to borrow if you don't need it. But if you need it to secure your education and support you through the 4 years to get the job that you desire for your future, absolutely, let's borrow these loans. So let's get back to your financial aid award letter. As a freshman, you probably will see two types of student loans on your financial aid package. Both of them are from the federal government, and they're called the direct student loans. And the first component is a subsidized direct student loan, and as a freshman, you'll receive $3,500. But for your sophomore year, that amount will increase to $4,500, and in your junior and senior year, it will increase to $5,500. So at the end of the 4 years, you would be borrowing $19,000. So it's important not to look at the loan indebtedness from just the first year, but for all 4. So let's add to that $19,000. In addition, you'll also be offered from most colleges and universities a $2,000 unsubsidized direct student loan. Now, that's $2,000 for your freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. So that totals $27,000. So let's do the math very quickly. I suspect in your first year, you'll be borrowing $5,500. In your sophomore year, $6,500. In your junior year, $9,500. And in your senior year, the same amount, $9,500 for a total of $27,000. It's important to know that when you borrow this money, there is an interest rate, and the interest rate currently is 5.05%. And I'm going to give you some tools to help you calculate what your repayment will look like in just a minute. But there's also an important thing to consider, is that there are fees to borrow this money. And currently, the loan origination fee is 1.062%. So basically, almost a little over 1% of what you borrow will be taken away from the disbursement in fees. So you won't get exactly the amount that you borrow. It will be the amount you borrow minus 1%. So this is important because we can't just look at the first year. We have to look at all 4. So if you were to borrow $27,000 over the course of the next 4 years, for 10 years, your repayment would be $287. That's based on a 5.05% interest rate. That's based on a 10-year repay. So while you'd be borrowing $27,000, you'll actually be paying back the $27,000 plus an additional $3,400 in interest. So it's important to understand the loan debt, not just for the first year, but for all 4. Now, if you want to use some calculators, I encourage you to go to the federal student loan website, studentloans.gov, and there will be some great calculators that will help you as a student understand what your 4-year borrowing history might look like and what the repayment will be. All right, I hope this tip has been helpful. Please let us know if you have any questions. And remember, you're going to be great no matter where you go. And do borrow only what you want, only what you need, and choose a college based on your entire family's financial fit and affordability.